The whispers of your soul led you here. Trust that you're exactly where you need to be. Your relative is hospitalized and in poor health because they have cancer. Please like and subscribe to my channel Seraphic Tales for more interesting videos. Your relative is hospitalized and in poor health because they have cancer. The doctors say the prognosis isn't good. The beeping machines, the sterile smell of the hospital, and the weight of uncertainty fill the air. Your hands shake as you hold theirs, feeling the fragility of life slip through your fingers. It's never easy to hear that someone you love is in pain, especially when it's something as devastating as cancer. The fear, the uncertainty, and the emotional roller coaster can leave you feeling helpless. But you are not alone. You've been guided here because hope and strength await you on the other side of this message. White right pointing backhand index type I'm ready for healing if you believe that hope and strength are coming. Facing the reality of illness. Hearing that a family member has cancer is like having the ground ripped out from beneath your feet. The initial shock is paralyzing. You might feel anger, disbelief, or overwhelming sadness. You wonder why this is happening and if things will ever be the same. But it's important to know that these feelings are normal. The pain and confusion are part of the process of accepting what's happening. Suppressing these emotions will only make the journey harder. It's okay to cry. It's okay to scream. It's okay to not have all the answers right now. White right pointing backhand index type it's okay to feel this way if you're ready to release the pain you're holding inside. The emotional toll of watching a loved one suffer. Watching someone you love suffer from cancer is emotionally exhausting. Their body weakens, treatments take their toll, and the emotional weight of it all can feel like a storm with no end in sight. You may feel helpless, wondering if you're doing enough or if you're making the right choices. But here's the truth, your presence matters more than you realize. Sometimes just sitting with them in silence, holding their hand, or offering a comforting smile is more powerful than any words you could say. White right pointing backhand index type I'm here for you if you believe your love and presence matter. Guilt and the unspoken pressure to be strong. You might feel like you need to put on a brave face for everyone around you. You might feel guilty for having moments of weakness, for feeling like you can't handle it all. But strength isn't about never breaking down, it's about allowing yourself to feel and still showing up when it counts. You don't have to carry this weight alone. Lean on your support system, whether that's family, friends, or even a spiritual community. Vulnerability is not weakness, it's strength in its rawest form. White right pointing backhand index type it's okay to ask for help if you're ready to lean on others. The financial and physical burden of illness. Cancer doesn't just affect the body, it affects every aspect of life. Medical bills pile up. Time off work becomes necessary. The stress of managing treatments, doctor's appointments, and medications becomes a full-time job. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, but remember that you don't have to figure it all out at once. Break it down into smaller steps. Seek out resources and support groups. Some people want to help, you just have to be willing to ask. White right pointing backhand index type I'm open to support if you're ready to accept help where you need it. Your loved one's fear and anxiety. It's not just you who's scared. Your loved one is terrified too. They may not always express it openly, but the fear of the unknown weighs heavily on them. Listen to them. Give them a safe space to voice their fears without judgment. Don't try to solve everything, just be present. Sometimes, the most healing thing you can offer is your quiet, understanding presence. White right pointing backhand index type I will listen without judgment if you're ready to be their source of comfort. But then, something shifts. After months of struggling and uncertainty, the doctors call with unexpected news. The treatments are working. The tumor is shrinking. There's hope where there once was only fear. This is the moment when you realize that miracles are possible. Healing doesn't always look like a straight line, it's messy, unpredictable, and sometimes painful. But hope exists. And if you hold on to it, even through the darkest nights, light will eventually break through. White right pointing backhand index type I believe in miracles if you're ready to hold on to hope. You were not prepared for this. None of us are. One day, everything is normal, and the next, you are sitting in a cold hospital room, questioning everything. The memories of laughter, family dinners, and childhood stories flash through your mind like an old film reel. And now, reality hits. You may be witnessing their final days. Comment cherish every moment if you know how precious time is. The doctors try to explain the medical terms, but your mind is clouded with emotion. Chemotherapy, radiation, stage 4. The words blur together. You hear them say not much time left, and it feels like the air has been knocked out of your lungs. Type hope is never lost if you still believe in fighting. You start to wonder what happens after this. Where do they go when they take their last breath? Is there peace beyond the pain? Or is this simply the end? Your heart aches for answers, for certainty in a moment filled with unknowns. Type love never dies if you believe their spirit will live on. But then, a miracle happens. A slight squeeze of the hand. A whisper of your name. A moment of clarity in the chaos. They look at you, eyes filled with unspoken words, and you realize, love is eternal. Love is the bridge between this world and the next. Type I believe in miracles if you believe in the power of love. What if I told you this isn't the end? That death is not goodbye? What if the souls of those we love never truly leave us? What if the bond remains unbreakable, even beyond the physical world? There are stories of signs, dreams, and messages from the beyond. Have you ever felt their presence? Have you ever heard their voice in your dreams? Comment they are always with me if you've ever felt a sign from a loved one. Science cannot explain everything. There are things beyond our understanding, mysteries of the universe that defy logic. Maybe the energy of love never fades, maybe it transforms. Maybe they are watching over you, guiding you, waiting for the day you meet again. Type love is eternal if you believe our souls never truly part. This is your sign to cherish every moment, to say the words you've been afraid to say, to forgive, to love, to hold on to the people who matter most. Because time is fleeting, and love is the only thing that lasts forever. Comment I will cherish every moment if this message touched your heart. Facing the possibility of loss. Even with positive news, the fear of losing them might still linger in the back of your mind. The reality is that life is fragile, and cancer has a way of reminding us of that in the most brutal ways. But here's the truth: none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. That's why it's so important to cherish today. White right pointing backhand index type: I will cherish every moment if you're ready to live fully, no matter the outcome. Please like and subscribe to my channel Seraphic Tales for more interesting videos.